Good evening, everyone. Welcome to episode 5 of my golf diecast collection. In today's episode, we're going to be covering some more loose pieces, and particularly some VW pieces, some JDM, and I think I'm going to cover several 143rd pieces, various brands. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with some VW stuff. A lot of the VW's golf pieces have been primarily Hot Wheels, Greenlight, and some Johnny Lightning. I'm not sure if this is all of the pieces in my collection. I believe I do have some carded stuff and of course some chases, but we'll share what we have for now. If you look at the first video, I shared with you, of course, a couple of the RLC VW pieces. So check out episode 1 for those pieces. So. The first piece we're going to share with you is a Matchbox piece. This has been out for a few years now. This is the VW Beetle 4x4. I think I grabbed this piece from a multi-pack, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I believe that's where I grabbed it from. But it's a pretty cool piece for a Matchbox. Not a bad wheel selection. Be nice to see. I always thought of doing a custom of this one, putting some Real Rider off-road tires on this, but I never got around to it. Can't find this one anymore, really. It's really hard to find, but, not a bad piece, particularly since it's a dollar car, but, yeah, number 67 on there. Next piece is I believe this is a Greenlight. Yeah, this is a Greenlight. This is a 74 VW Golf, number 1148. Again, as you may or may not know, Greenlight does number their pieces on the bottom, right there, and they even number their mainline pieces, not just their chase pieces. So, I like the color combination with the white and the subtle light blue, sky blue trim around there, and of course you got the orange on the bottom. So I think it's a cool little piece. I don't know how I'm not sure how many times we've seen this particular casting from Greenlight, but it is a pretty cool piece, and it does have, I believe it does have an opening. It does have an opening hood, and actually the detail on the engine is pretty decent. So nice little casting there. Next two pieces, we have a couple more Beetles here. We have, this is a Greenlight piece as well. This is a classic Beetle. I'm not sure what year. So I'll tell you a little story in a second about the next two pieces. So here's one, and then they re-released it, the same piece right here. And so, as you can see, it is the same piece, both by Greenlight, same number. The difference is, of course, as you can see, is the hubcaps on them. So I actually have the one on the. I'm kind of going by memory here. The one on the right is the little bit hard to find one, the one with the silver hubcaps. The other thing is that I will share with you the green machine of this one. The green machine of this one is near to impossible to find. It's been on one of my grails for a long time. Every now and then I'll do searches to see if I can even find it, but it's impossible to find. I'm 95% sure it does exist. It's just very hard to find. So yeah, I don't know. And I can't remember. I want to say this may have been a regular piece, or it might have been a Miho exclusive. I can't remember. And that might be the reason why it's a little bit more difficult to find, both the regular version and even more harder to find as the green machine. But I'm looking out for it. Hopefully I can find it someday. Next piece is actually a part of a hitch and tow. And this is the 68 VW Type 2. This is a really nice piece, Greenlight, of course. And it is a hitch and tow. I think the The toe part was, I'm trying to guess, I think it was a flatbed or a camper. I don't think it was just an enclosed trailer, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to look that up. But yeah, there you go. Nice little piece. No opening pieces on this one, but it does have the hitch, like I said. Number 1258. Next piece is also a bus here. This is a green light. This is a 75 VW Type 2 bus. Number 5. So, decent little piece there. Next one I think is, I'm pretty sure, yeah, this next one is very similar to that previous one. It is a Johnny Lightning. I want to say this might be an exclusive as well. I can't remember. But it's cool. It's a nice piece. I like the wheels on this one, the wheel selection on this one. But good quality. Nice weight to it. Next is a green light. No, I'm sorry. This is a Johnny Lightning as well. Another VW bus. Looks like this one came out in 2019. I'm assuming that's the release date on the license plate. Okay, so next piece is an older piece. This is a Hot Wheels VW Mark 7 Golf. This is a premium piece, so it's got real riders. Metal base, metal body. Next piece is a green light, and it is a 65 VW Type 3. I don't know, is that a Gia or I'm not really sure, but I like the detail on this one. I like the roof rack on it. The Johnny Lightning roof racks on several of the pieces that I've shown so far, and then I will show, are very nice. They're really detailed, particularly like on the Jeep that we saw earlier, on the other episodes, the Toyota FJ, and the Land Rovers. So, number 3. Couple more Beetles here. This next one is a Johnny Lightning as well. Kind of a drag Beetle, I guess. I like the detail on this one. I really like the Johnny Lightning version, Golf stuff. Great detail on this one. Like the little potato gun in the back of the exhaust. Yeah, they did a nice job on that one. Number 53. Get a picture of that one. And the last VW Beetle we have here is a Schuko. There's a Schuko. Kind of like this one. And the stance on this one has lowered here. But it's really low. Small wheels. Look at the bottom here. Real skinny wheels. But it looks good on this particular model. No opening parts on this one. Right. So those are all the VWs for now. Just going to share with you a couple of the JDMs, the loose JDMs I have. So the first one here is a green light. This is a 2015 GTR, Nissan GTR, R35. If I'm not mistaken, the green machine of this is, I want to say it's all green, I think. Because I believe I have the green machine of this one. We have another green light here, number 1445. It's the 2020 Nissan 370Z. This is a fairly new. When I say that, I mean like maybe a year or two ago. Okay. Next one is the dark blue Golf. This is the green. Johnny Lightning is Mitsubishi Evo. I want to say this is a 2004 Lancer Evo. Dark blue. I have a couple other ones in the light blue. We'll show you a little bit later in the package, in the box cube. I do like the detail on this one. Number 63. And that sneeze you just heard is my cat. Next one we have here is a green light, and it is a 2001 Skyline GTR R34. No opening parts on this one. The next piece is an older piece. It's been around for a while. They did a nice job on this one. This is a Hot Wheels. This is the Nissan Laurel 2000 SGX. It's a really cool piece. I think this was actually, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is one of the earlier car culture pieces. It's a very nice piece there. I always like this casting too. The next two pieces are actually Hondas. This next one here actually is another piece that I stumbled across. It's a Johnny Lightning Honda Accord. I think I stumbled across this one on eBay when I was doing die-cast Golf searches for 164th, and I saw this. I think at the time I saw it, I think it was all pre-ordered. It wasn't even out yet. So, picked that one up. And then last one here is a Johnny Lightning as well, I believe. Yeah, this is the Honda Civic. I believe I have the green machine of this one as well. On the fence about the blue rims, but actually it doesn't look too bad on this particular piece in this color combination. All right, so those are some of the loose pieces. Okay, we got some time. I'm going to share with you some of my, hopefully try to get through all of them, some of my Golf 143rd pieces. Just knocked them all over. All right, so first piece here, I thought I had the box for this, but I don't. This is a McLaren F1 Gtr. I'm not sure. I don't recall what brand this is. It doesn't say on the bottom. So it could be, an IXO brand, but this is some of these pieces that I'm getting ready to show you I've had for a while. Some of my first Golf pieces, the 143rds. It was able to find them pretty decent prices. Very cool piece. I love this piece. Lots of detail on them. And like I said, unfortunately, I thought I had and I may still have the box. I just can't find it. Because I try to keep all my boxes, particularly with my 143rds. One of the main reasons is because with this type of scale, there's a lot of little pieces, like the mirrors, antennas, and they transport a lot easier and more securely when you have the original boxes. So I always keep the boxes for these. All right. The next piece, I had to find screws. I have the boxes, but I don't have the screws for them. So I'm going to try to be careful here. So this one is a IXO. So I have a lot of pieces, IXO pieces. So this is a Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 9. I'm reading the little thing here. Number 63, S. Gallagher P. Keeley, 13th Rally Ireland 2009. Nice thing about the 143rds is they get even more detailed than, of course, the 164th. Particularly with all the deco and the graphics and such. These typically roll okay. They're not bad. They don't roll any very wonky like some of the other pieces do. But yeah, so I just have to find the screw so I can attach it to the base and put it in the box there. Another IXO piece I have. This is one of my favorites as well. I'm trying to be careful as I bring it over here. Actually, did I get a... Hold on a second. Let me see. I want to make sure I got a picture of this so I can get that in the catalog. There we go. Okay, get that. So the next piece... Here we go. Oop, got the base there. All right, there you go. So this next piece is a IXO as well. Aston Martin V8 Vantage, number 60, F. Giro and M. Wainwright and R. Gethe, Le Mans 2011, number 60. So if you look at this one, I mean, the detail on this one is very nice, down to the calipers, the rims, all the racing aspects of this. Tow hook, as you can see the tow hook in the back there. So then of course the antenna on the top, which are a little bit bent. It's because I think I had them wrapped up in tissue paper before. But yeah, nice pieces. The IXO roll pretty. They roll, not the greatest, but they roll. So, but one of my fun pieces there. Just gonna make sure I get this there. I gotta get a screw for this one as well. All right. Next, what's this over here? All right. So I'm gonna pull some stuff in the back here. All right. So this is another off-brand that I stumbled across a couple of years ago. This is a J collection. This is Subaru Impreza WRX STI 2008 Golf Japan version. Let's see if I can open this up for you guys. So, pop the top off there. There you go. Again, these are the 1/43rd scale. So, again, I stumbled across this one online as well. I don't think it has any opening doors or anything like that, but as you can see, it is a right-hand drive. So, pretty decent detail on this one. Arrow. I was pretty happy to find this one. A, because it's golf, and B, because I think I got this when I actually had my STI. I had a 2011 STI. So when I saw this one, I'm like, got pretty excited. All right, next one is, so this is actually Mini Champs. As you know, Mini Champs is a really high-end brand. I found this one, I think, used, obviously, at either a toy show or a flea market. So this is the McLaren. See the McLaren F1 Gtr. Le Mans 1996 golf racing. Okay, there you go. It's a little dusty here. So nice piece. Number 33. It's like the dark blue I shared with you. If you remember, I shared with you a couple of dark blue McLarens in my collection, the 1/64 scale. So that's a mini champs. Get back in my box. Okay, next we have. Oh, this is a cool one. I like this one here. So this one is, I think this is actually Aston Martin brand. Look in the box here. So this is the Aston Martin AMR 143rd. So I'm guessing this was an officially Aston Martin released piece. The AMR1, and if you notice on the side there, it's got the number is 007. Very nice piece. One of my favorite pieces as well. And if you look on the end here, it's got a little plaque here, Aston Martin AMR1 limited edition, 2,812 of 10,000 pieces. So this was actually numbered. So nice detail on that one. All right, next is a Schuko. So 144 Schuko. Got a Mercedes Sls Amg Coupe. I think I stumbled across this one as well. Unfortunately, no, I guess it didn't have an antenna. Maybe I thought it had an antenna. It would have been really cool if it had gullwing doors on this one, but it does not. It says limited edition 1000 Mercedes SLS AMG Coupe. Nice detail on this one. Get a picture here. Oh, you know what? It's missing. I gotta find it. So as you can see, kind of tell, the driver's side mirror broke off. I remember seeing it several months ago and trying to think where it is now. So hopefully it'll come up at some point. This kind of sucks. Okay. Next, got 3 more pieces here. Okay, so next one is an IXO again. Another race car. This is an Audi R8. I'm trying to get it out of the sleeve here. There we go. So I like this piece as well. Audi R8 Golf Le Mans 2001. S. Johansson and T. Coronel and P. Lamare. LMM004. That's a beautiful piece. Look at the detail on that. Down to the dash, seat belts. They did a really nice job. And the only one thing I like about the IXO is that even though they're nice pieces, very detailed, good quality, they're not terribly expensive either. So, so I want to say the IXOs probably run around the $25 to $30 range, which is, I mean, if you ever see some of the other brands, that's super cheap. I mean, some of the other 143rd stuff can run anywhere from $55, $60 and up. It also depends on how limited they are. So that's one of the reasons why I like the IXO, because you get a good, decent piece for a decent price. Okay. See if I can get back in the sleeve. There we go. All right. Okay, so I mentioned this name before. I think I did. So this next piece is from, it's a no-name brand again. This is called Potato Car. I'm assuming that's the name of the brand, but it's actually called Potato Car. And here's the box. Potato Car. So very interesting. We have here a potato car, which it happens to be a BMW Mclaren F1 Gtr. I'm trying to get it out of the box here, and I can't get out of the box. There we go. All right. So, yeah, BMW Mclaren F1 GTR. Pretty nice car. It's. I wouldn't say it's the quality is not in par with some of the other pieces, but as a golf piece, it's a nice car, and they did a nice job on this one. I think the wheels, like for example, if you look at the wheels, they kind of look oversized on this, and look like they're in more versus being flush with the rest of the body. So I can sometimes be a little picky on that, but other than that, it's a pretty nice car. But there you go. That's a potato car. I haven't really seen any, really investigated or looked at any of the other pieces. I honestly don't even remember how much I paid for this one. But nevertheless, it was a piece that had to be in the golf collection. All right, and the last piece is a Greenlight piece. This has been out for several years. It's a pretty cool piece. This is Greenlight. It was a Steve McQueen collection. And this is the Golf Porsche 917K with the Steve McQueen figure. So there he is. So I thought this is kind of cool. I do have the Green Machine version of this, so I will share that with you in the episode where I cover some chases. But yeah, that's a cool piece. I actually have several of the 917s Ks. I have one I'll share with you later in a later episode as well, which is the it's a 1/18th scale. I want to say it's either Auto Art or Mini Champs that I'll share with you. But there you go, Steve McQueen. All right, so I think that's it for episode 5. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know which ones you like. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below in the section, and we'll see you on the next episode. Thanks, guys.